If you're a business owner, here's some statistics. In the next 10 years, 90% of the businesses that exist now will go bankrupt. But the most interesting part, 80% of those business owners whose business will go bankrupt will not have anything left for them personally from that business. The ugly truth is, it's easier to make 10 million annual revenue than to take 1 million out of this 10 million revenue as your profit and being able to keep and protect this 1 million in the next 10 years. My goal as a business coach for 7 and 8-figure entrepreneurs is to make sure that during our business growth, we don't forget to grow personal wealth of the business owner. And of course, to protect both business and personal assets, no matter what will happen. This video, one of the many that will follow on how to protect your business and assets. Let's start with the simple understanding that money brings risk, and more money comes with more risk. And I'm talking both from personal and business perspective. And when I tell risks, it's not in a negative connotation, because you as entrepreneur see risks as an opportunity, right? And we have to be able to manage the risks in our favor. So the first risks that comes to the business owner who just got their first million in profit, or they grew their company to 10 million in revenue, is public overexposure. And I'm not telling about the cases where you use personal branding that is luxurious to attract more clients because they will see you as a successful person, they will reach out because of that, it will support your offer. In some cases, it makes total sense. I'm talking about putting your business, life and freedom in danger by publicly displaying your actual wealth. And here are 4 reasons why it will hurt you. First one is related to your employees. Let me give you an example. When one of my clients started to make good profits, the first thing he has done is he bought an expensive watch, and he started to wear it in his office. And you, of course, may ask, oh, why he cannot do that? It's his own watch, he deserved it. Of course, I'm not questioning that. But you know what was the consequence? The same week, his employees came and asked for a raise. So your employees and the team should never know how much you're making and what is your real wealth. Now to the second point, how it affects your family and friends, especially if you're a fresh-made millionaire. The amount of requests to give your relatives money or to loan money to your friends after you post or share your real wealth will quadruple. And when not educated properly, when there is no proper culture of wealth in the family yet, then it can even lead to losing your friends or even big conflicts with your family members. And please don't use your first millions on spoiling your family. It will never help and it will not make them happier. Third point is related to competitors. By publicly exposing your personal wealth, you're indicating to all the people on the market that, hey, I know a winning strategy, copy me. And then your competitors will start hunting your employees, copying everything you do, and think how to hurt you right now, maybe with some of their friends in the police. So don't give people this thought of you being a good target. If they don't know about your wealth, they will not be able to attack it. And now to the fourth point, and it goes to thieves and scammers, including some of the tax department in several countries. You will be surprised, but they are actually monitoring your social media, and the next tax audit might not go very well for you if they will see that you have too much money. As a business coach, I help to structure your life in a way that protects you from those thieves. And now let's move from the topic of public wealth exposure to being exposed to legal threats, especially if you have a high-risk business like adult content or cannabis. In some jurisdictions, you'll be 100% legal, and in another, they can put you in jail. You want examples? Well, you can smoke weed in Bangkok, and the next day you'll try to do it in Singapore. Bye-bye. Or if you will have an adult content business in Germany, and then you will think, why not to open a company in Dubai and save something on taxes, absolutely ignoring that producing or being related to production of adult content in Dubai will make you a criminal. This is extremely important, and as a business coach, I guide you through offshore jurisdictions to make sure that your global structure is not exposed to the risks. And the next big legal danger that hits a lot of business owners comes from mixing personal and business assets. I met a lot of seven-figure business owners who had considered their business account as their personal. In the moment their business got hit, they basically weren't able to sustain their lifestyle and even pay for the rent. I'm also helping you to understand what should be the limits and borders between your business and personal funds. How to structure a business in a way that when some parts of it are under attack, the business can still function. In other words, I help to make your business anti-fragile. And of course, another giant legal risk is a wrong tax optimization, especially if you operate on a global scale with clients and partners in different jurisdictions. And if you're thinking of avoiding paying tax, please don't. I highly don't recommend to do that because it's highly illegal in all jurisdictions on this planet. However, there are always ways to implement better, smarter offshore business structures that legally allows you to use all the benefits that the global economy gives us. Super important. Nothing in this video is a tax or legal advice. I help as a business coach, but for the tax purposes, you have to consult with a tax advisor in each jurisdiction specifically. So what's the point of this video? Be smarter. Prevent the bad events from happening. Make sure you minimize all the risks and you have a plan B, C, and D in case something will happen. I know it's hard to believe that you can actually be arrested for doing a business, but it's actually happening more often than you might think. And I'm not even talking about frozen funds in the bank accounts. So be smarter, and right now, take a piece of paper and a pen and write down top 10 risks to your business and assets. Make a goal to eliminate at least one risk every single month. So by the end of this year, your new business will be 10 times more protected. So if you think this is an important topic for your business, please click like, subscribe to the channel, stay profitable, and live the life you deserve. Your Coach Glenn.